Well, everybody, this is it. Today's today. But it's the 20th of November, 2022. And this year marks the 4th year anniversary of my VHS update, since it all began in 2018, including the Blackadder 2 Part A Birthday video. That was the very first BBC video I have ever owned. Okay, now, let me give you a little well-known history of what these videotapes that I got. Well, first of all, from 5 videotapes that came from YMCA from last Tuesday ago, which is last week. 6 of those tapes from Weymouth Hospice Trust, which is in Weymouth. Oh, and I was also pleased and well chuffed to see the videotapes in the charity shops again, and they were still 50p, thank God. But, on the other hand, that pile of videotapes here, they came from a garage sale, which is at the rear of Tesco's. They were all for 50p as well as those, and also 2 of them are from YMCA from Thursday, Saturday that I got them, including this promo tape. Okay, so that's all the tapes that I'm going to be showing you as part of my 4th year anniversary update. Right, so let's crack on with this update. So we're going to start off with this one first, and here's the first one, and it's Whistle Down the Wind. Now, this is a PG rated film. Oh, and it's got children in there as well. So here's the front, spine with the Cinema Club logo on top, and here is the back. Now this one runs for 95 minutes in this one, and this one was released in 1995. And here's a tape for Whistle Down the Wind. There's no print date in this one, but I can tell you that it has a Cinema Club promo in the beginning of the tape, because that proves it's a reissue in this one. Right, moving on to the next one, and here's Tommy Cooper, The Magic Lives On. Now, I know I've heard of Tommy Cooper because I heard he does magic as well as doing funny things. Here's the front, spine with a Thames Video logo at the bottom, and here's the back. And there are some other Tommy Cooper videos available, like Not Like That, Solid Gold, and The Best of Tommy Cooper, the part of a Laughter Factory. This one was released in 1993, and this one runs for 55 minutes. And here's a tape for Tommy Cooper, The Magic Lives On. No print date. Right, moving on to the Ken Dodd videos. And here's the first one. Ken Dodd, Live Laughter Tour. His first live comedy video. Here's the front, spine with a VVO logo on the bottom, and here is the back. And plus it has Dickie Mint in this one. Oh, you might be ugly. Kidding. Oh, well, this one was released in 1996. Here's a tape for Ken Dodd's Live Laughter Tour. No print date. Next one, and here's another audience with Ken Dodd. Here's the front, spine with a VVO logo on the bottom, but only a bit different. And here's the back. Oh yeah, there's Dickie Mint again. And this one was released in 2002. And this one runs for 1 hour and 36 minutes. Here's a tape for another audience with Ken Dodd. No print date. Right, last one out of a Tuesday's lot, and it's Victoria Wood, Live 1997. Here's the front, spine with a P&E video logo on the bottom, and here's the back. Here's a tape for Victoria Wood Live 1997 apparently. Oh, and no print date. Right, moving on to some good ones. That comes all the way from Weymouth, from my last Weymouth trip, probably back in November. Right, and here's the first one out of a Weymouth one. And it's Super Mario Brothers, the movie. That'll be the 1993 version, not the new one that's coming out. This is the original we're talking about. This ain't no game. Oh yeah, and of course, I've watched that one last night, and that movie is very good. and I give that 7 out of 10 for this movie. Reason for that, because it has some strange characters on there, like Yoshi the dinosaur, which was not based on the game. But as for these two plumbers extraordinaire, well, that's only Bob Hoskins and John Weymouth. You know, way before the voice of Sid on Ice Age. Here's the front, spine with an entertainment video logo on the top, and here's the back. Now this will run for 100 minutes in here. Here's the tape for Super Mario Brothers, the movie. Oh, and it has a entertainment and logo security sticker on there. Yeah, pretty rare to find one of these. Oh, and I think that this one might be an X-rental or just a retail tape. Yeah, I can tell by the big box. So yeah, I suppose it is the X-rental after all. Right, so I'm going to put that over here next to it. Right, moving on to the next one. And here's Monty Python's Life of Brian. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Now this one runs for 89 minutes. Here's a tape for Monty Python's Life of Brian. No print date. He is not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. Kidding. Right, moving on to the next one. Here's Model Combat. Front, spine with the Cinema Club logo on top, and here's the back. Here's a tape for Model Combat. Print date is 17th of November 1999. Moving on to two of these videos now, starting with The Tales of Parahan Handy, Master Mariner, and it has 3 episodes of the Scottish comedy Aboard the Good Ship Final Spark. Now you probably might remember the Final Spark videos which I showed you for my last update. Well, I still got them as of today. So here's the front, spine with the BBC logo on top, and here's the back, and it has 3 episodes. There's Parahandy, Master Mariner, A Night Alarm, and Parahandy Poacher. And here's a tape for The Tales of Parahandy, Master Mariner. Oh, and don't ask about the print date, because this one is 22nd of July 2004. Oh, and if you're wondering why these covers are a bit like bootleg covers, and the same with the label, well, apparently, when I put this videotape in the beginning of it, well, it still has the original copyright warnings, BBC video logo, and the title card. Well, of course, I'll quickly show you for one of those later on, after I've done the update. So that's fine. And the next one would be Salvage. Front, spine, and here's the back. And it's got 3 episodes. There's Salvage, The End of the World, and Treasure Trove. Here's a tape for Salvage. Right, moving on to the last one, and here's the replacement copy of A Close Shave. Well, that's just in case, if my other tape of A Close Shave, the tape that's just snapped off, and it's a good thing I'll be getting another copy of this. Here's the front, spine, and there's the back. Here's a tape for A Close Shave. Print date would be 18th of February 1996. Right, moving on to the next one, and it'll be Carry On Girls, with the Cinema Club logo on the top here. So here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Now this one runs for 84 minutes in this one, and this one was released in 1990. Oh, and plus, it has Barbara Windsor in that one. So yeah, rest in peace to Barbara Windsor. Here's a tape for Carry On Girls. No print date. And there's the inside sleeve for all the other Carry On capers from the Carry On team. Well, there's Carry On Matron, Carry On Girls, yeah, got that one. And I've already got Carry On Doctor, which is lucky. And also I got Up the Jungle, which is the video collection release. And there's Lovin', again Doctor, Abroad, Up the Khyber, Dick, and At Your Convenience. moving on to the next one, and here's Harry Hill, First Class Scamp. Front, spine with the VVO logo at the top, and here's the back, and here's another spine. Oh, and I'm just going to take the slip cover off. Here's a different front, spine, and there's the back, and there's a badger coming your way. Here's the tape for Harry Hill, First Class Scamp, and there's no print date. Right, moving on to the next one, and here's Carry On Nurse. Here's the front, spine with a Warner Home Video logo on top, and here's the back. Oh, and here's the tape for Carry On Nurse. Oh, and apparently this one's got no label, that one, unfortunately. And there's no print date of that one either. So yeah, obviously that's Carry On Nurse. And here's another Carry On film, and this time it's Carry On Admiral. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Here's the tape for Carry On Admiral. No print date. Next one, and here's 1971 FA Cup Final, Arsenal versus Liverpool. Front, spine, and here's the back. Here's a tape for FA Cup Final from 1971. No print date. And it comes with a BBC Video emboss case. Very nice. Next one, here's a double video pack of Tom Sharp's Blot on the Landscape. Here's the front, big spine, and here's the big back. And here's part 1 of Blot on the Landscape. Oh, and this one's got a print date on it, so I'm just going to take that label off right now. So just bear with me, won't you, whilst I get that sorted. Right, here we go. Now, this one is 12th of August 1993. And here's part 2 of Blot on the Landscape. And I wonder if this one's got the same print date. Just bear with me. So yeah, it's got the same print date in this one. And here's the inside sleeve for all the other BBC dramas, which I'm not going to bother showing you. Right, moving on to the next one, and here's In the Eye of a Wind, narrated by David Attenborough. Here's the front, spine, and here's the back. And here's the tape for In the Eye of a Wind. Print date is 16th of October 1996. And moving on to the next one, and here's Classic Animal Tracks. Now this one is very rare to find nowadays, because I found that one at a garage sale to go with the others. So here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Now this one runs for 64 minutes in this one, and this one was released in 1996. Here's a tape for Classic Animal Tracks. Print date is 15th of August 1996. Moving on to the next one, and here's Rock and Roll, The Greatest Years, 1972. Here's the front, spine with a video collection logo on the bottom, and here's the back. Here's the tape for Rock and Roll 1972. No print date. Next one, and here's Hale and Pace, Their Outrageous Material, the hilarious moment from a sensational second series. Oh, and this is part from LWT. Here's the front, spine with a comedy club logo on top, and the LWT logo on the bottom, and here's the back, and there's the video collection logo at the back here. Now this one runs for 55 minutes, and this one was released in 1992. And here's a tape for Hale and Pace. Print date is 10th of May 1995. Just bear with me whilst I get... Oh, here we go. Moving on to the next one. And here's UFO. UFO Volume 2. With 2 episodes. Exposed and Survival. Here's the front. Spine with a polygram video logo on top. And here's the back. And this one runs for 93 minutes in this one. And here's the tape for UFO Volume 2. No print date. Oh, and one thing that I found it surprising, because this one contains the Channel 5 video logo in the beginning of the tape. Plus, a copyright warning at the end. Right, moving on to the next one, and here's Women of Coronation Street. Here's the front, spine, and here is the back. Here's the tape for Women of Coronation Street. Print date is, let's just say, 9th of May 1998. Right, moving on to the next one, and here's a Garfield Christmas special. And it's got a special Merry Christmas label. Oh, just ignore those because they originally belonged to Kieran. Oh, Kieran, if you're watching this, don't worry, I got your tape because you're the one who donated it. But that's okay. So anyway, here's the front, spine, and here is the back. And here's a tape for a Garfield Christmas special. Yeah, someone obviously coloured the labelling. No print date. Next one, and here's 12 Night, part of the Night at the Theatre. Oh, and this might be a Shakespeare tale. That's probably after BBC Shakespeare. Here's the front, spine with a Thames video logo on top, and here is the back. Now this one runs for 156 minutes, and this one was released in 1991. And here's a tape for 12th Night. No print date. Right, well, just a couple more to get through, and then we're on our way. And here's the promo tape of Douglas Caught on Video. Now, because I heard that Douglas was a famous mascot for its own butter, which is from Lurpak. So, here's the front, spine, and the back. And it says, with the compliments of Lurpak. Not much of a top or bottom this time. Here's a tape for the Douglas video, and this one runs for 10 minutes. No print date. Oh, luckily that would be from, luckily it's only for 50p at Global Education Trust. And moving on to the next one, Disney's Song of the South. Well, here it is, viewers. Well, I did say that I will get Song of the South on videotape in the future. Well, there you go. After all these years, here's the front, spine, and here's the back. Here's the tape for Song of the South. Print date is 27th of, I can't see the print date, just bear with me. So apparently this is 27th of June 1996. Next one, and here's Gone with the Wind. Here's the front, spine with the MGM UA home video logo on top, and here's the back. Here's a tape for Gone with the Wind. Oh, and the print date is probably in a way because of that sticker. Well, I'm just going to do the same as well as Tom Blott. Just bear with me, won't you? There we go. There's the remaining left off. Right, now I can show you the print date. Now this one is 5th of August 1994. Next one, and here's the instructional line dance video, Boots Scooped In. That's something to do with barn line dances. Here's the front, spine, and here is the back. Here's the tape for Boots Scootin'. Print date would be 16th of September 1996. Two more now, and moving on to Shakin' Stevens Rock and Roll. Here's the front. Spy with a Telstar Video Entertainment logo on the bottom. And here's the back. Here's the tape for Shakin' Stevens Rock and Roll. And there's no print date. Right, I'm just going to put the camera down, so I'm just going to put the video tape away. Right, there we go. Last one now, and here we go. And it's Queen, live in Budapest. Here's the front. Spy. And here's the back. And here's the tape for Queen, live in Budapest. No print date. So there you have it, viewers. That was my special VHS update done now. And wow, those were a lot of tapes that I had to get through from my Weymouth trip. Oh, including 5 of them from Yeovil, and a couple which is only from Saturday, and a bit of Thursday as well. So yeah, that was well worth doing the special VHS update to celebrate my 4th year anniversary since I've done it back in 2018. So happy 4th year anniversary to all my VHS updates from 2018 to 2022. Okay, right, well I better say goodbye now, viewers, and I will see you again soon for when I get back to normal. The next time, if I pick up any more videotapes or DVDs, then that's absolutely fine. Well, I'm going to say goodbye now, viewers, so I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Alright, everybody, right, I'm back again. Hey, sorry if I had to end the update so soon, but it's just because I remembered something that I forgot to show you for what these videos contain. Now, I know the covers are a bit like bootleg versions, but it's because apparently in the beginning of the tape it has the copyright warning, and it begins with a tracking control warning first, then the copyright warning, then the BBC Video logo, and then the title card, and then it goes into the program. And of course at the end it has the BBC Video closing logo, and also it has a copyright warning which is a still version. So see, most of the covers look alright though. Yeah, it's just obviously some people do tend to copy off the old copy and paste of the front and spine and back covers. Right, so I'm going to quickly show you one of them. Oh, and I'm very sorry about the label, that's a bit loose. That obviously because the label was also a bit like a bootleg one as well. But don't worry, the tape still works. Right, so I'm just going to put that in here now. So here we go. Right, and it should come on in just a few minutes away from now. Well, apparently it's not at the beginning yet, but if I just rewind it, just bear with me, won't you? Right, and there we are, viewers. See? That's what happens when you get to the right at the back. But sadly, we don't have a print date in the beginning of the tape, but only, luckily, it has a tracking control warning, and plus it has a copyright warning after that. So yeah, obviously, it's like a real tape in there when I first discovered it. So obviously the first half was chopped. And there it is. See? It has the BBC Video logo in the beginning. And there's the title card that said Master Marina. See? I told you this is like a retail tape. So obviously the tape does work. Right, now as I said, I'm going to say goodbye now, viewers, and I will see you again soon for when I get to go back to normal on the update, as I said. See you then. Bye bye for now then.